Hello everyone and welcome back to Soph Digs. Whoops, there goes my glove. We are back today on Coin Farm Field 2 and I'll tell you for why. One, I'd like to test out the Forager program that I've got in there, if you can see. Digger Dino, I think on Instagram, recommended it to me and wanted me to try it, so this one is for you, mate. And two, my new permission is either frozen, solid or underwater. So I did actually go there a few days ago and I lasted 5 minutes, and it's quite a funny intro actually, because I was just a wuss basically in the snow. But anyway, back on Coin Farm, I'm going to test out the Forager today. I thought I'd go on the bits that I've already done on Field 2 with the Jeffro program and just see if this can pick up anything else that I missed. Now, obviously I will have missed some stuff because I wouldn't have done absolutely every inch of the part of the field that I'm going on today, but I'm really excited to test this new program out. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, and I've watched a lot of videos with the who is it, only me again detected or something like that on YouTube. Okie dokie, without further ado, let's go find some treasure. No sooner had I finished the intro and stepped, I've got an 8687 here. Pinpoint. Oh, lost it. Well, it's going to be about there anyway, isn't it? Okay, first hole, let's dig it. First target even. Let's dig the first hole. Ground isn't too bad actually. It's better than I thought it would be, being, well, it's not really pasture. It's sort of arable. Do a big plug. Oops. Well, attempt to do a big plug. We're out anyway. 88, right. This is a big target for me to have missed anyway. I must have just not walked on it. Is this on? Yeah. Is it out? Yeah, it's in this clod. First clod of 2025, because the other day at my new permission. Oh, what's that? Is it going to be a bit of machinery? Yeah, it was just too wet for clods at my other permission. Ooh, an imprint. What is that? Right, let's put my pinpointer away. Get my hand out. What is that? It's not a coin, it's too thick. I can't quite get the mud off there, and I've actually forgotten my brushes today. Or have I? Hang on. Yeah, I have. Typical. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's the end of a thick, I don't know, screw or... Oh, it might be a... Oh, no, look. It's a small weight. Haha, that's a tiny little weight. Oh, brilliant. I'm loving that for a first target. Oh, excellent. First little weight of 2025. That is a tiny one. Right, let's fill this in. See what else the Forager program can give us. So far, a tiny weight. Yeah, sorry about the wind, everyone. I did have a microphone on, but the wind protector's blown off, ironically. Anyway. I was about to say a lovely squeaky 77. Numbers are jumping, but the sound is nice. Let's see what you are. So, yeah, it seems to be that if you like sensitive foretone and the way the tones come out, this Forager is definitely good for it. Okay, we are out in the lid. Let's break this up a bit. Moment of truth. It's in this. Oh, what's that? Something green. I thought it was an old welly then. What is that? I thought it was like an old toy boot or something, but I'm not too sure because I don't know why the foot would be at that angle, unless it's some sort of tamper or something. I'm not sure on that. It might be part of a toy boot or something agricultural, or a pipe tamper, or I don't know. If you guys know. Oh look, it's got a bit of a dent at the end. If that's just broken, or I'm not sure. Yeah, if you guys have any idea, please let me know in the comments below. So I'll do a bit of live sweeping with you so you can hear what I can hear. Oh. Lots of feedback. Very squeaky 50s there. And it stays. Right, let's pinpoint you. Now, are you going to be a bit of deep iron that's pulsing? Let's see about this with the forager. I think it's out in the top, you know. I'm not actually sure. It's beeping everywhere. Let's get the old pinpointer out. Right, so it's definitely not in the hole still. Not in any of those spoils. Oh. It's in this tiny bit of clod here. Okay, get my glove off. Is it a tiny bit of lead? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, it's crumbling away. Don't think it was anything from first glances. Was it a bag seal? No. I thought maybe it might be them, but no. I think it's just a tiny bit of lead. But okay, that was a very squeaky slight signal, wasn't it? You have to really have your ears peeled, so to say, to hook onto that signal. I'm making my way downtown to the area where I found that potential Iron Age coin. Okay. No, I'm not going to dig that. Yeah, so I'm making my way to the area where I found that potential Iron Age coin. It's still being identified, well, attempting to be identified by Flo in the British Museum. Oh. See what I mean? You hear a slight squeak and then you hook onto it. It's definitely for like program 3 even. Okay, we're finally out. Is that another bit of lead? Yeah, I think it's a scrap scroll of lead. Yeah, there we go. So that was really, really squeaky for, you know, well, it was quite deep. It's a pinpointed depth, but it's not the smallest bit of lead. You know what, the next time I get a really squeaky one like this one, I'm going to put the Jeffro on and just compare, because I don't know whether the Jeffro would have, you know, picked that up a bit louder. I'm not sure. It's probably just because my ears aren't attuned to how this program works. For those eagle-eye viewers, yes, that is sellotape. My mount has snapped off completely. Well, around the rim has snapped off, so this does not clip in whatsoever. If you try and slide the clip in, it just falls straight back off. So I've ordered a 3D printed one from, I think it's History Finders. I think it's arriving today, thank goodness. But yeah, the downside of the Deus 2, it's fantastic. It's just the module mount is an absolute shoddy design. So this one's certainly not a wispy one. 7071. Let's be having ya. Mossy soil. Yeah, out on the first scoop. 73. Not in that bit. Let's put you back in the hole. Oh, oh, hello. I thought that was a bit of clay pipe then, but it's not. It's a bit of a lead pipe. Cool. Lots of lead at this part of the field. Nice. We are right next to the edge of the field. There's the fence. 62. What is that? Is that like the face of a... Looks almost like the face of a lock, doesn't it? Very corroded. Turn this off. Yeah, I reckon that's the face of a lock. Right, we've got a screamer of an 84. Right next to the icy puddle. Knife time. Oh, there we have it. It's a little ring. Very thin. Lovely shallow sounding 71. 72. And I've moved back in field. My feet were getting too cold over there, and I've only been here about 20 minutes. Right, yeah, it is shallow. Out in the first spadeful. Where are you gone? Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that's a hammer coin. I think that's a hammer coin. Oh, wait. Oh. No, it definitely is. There's a crown. There's a crown. Oh my god. Right. I'm going to put this. Look, there's the imprint. My phone has run out of storage. Let me delete some of the crap that I've got on it. I'm going to put this down here. Right. Oh my god. I'm going to put that there. You can see where it is. And I'll see you on my phone in a second. Okay. Moment of truth. Let me try and focus you. That's a hammer coin. Oh my god. Look at that. It's not been clipped on that side. Let's take this off. Sorry about the state of my nails. It's because I keep getting my gloves off. Oh wow, there's a shield. So it must be Tudor. Tudors had the shield, didn't they, on the back of their hammers? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I keep looking over the phones. It's really hard to look. I'm just going to look myself. I'm not actually sure who that is at the minute. My guesses are Lizzie, because it's so worn on this side. But I'm not 1000% sure at the moment. Can't see a date on there either. But you can just about make out LO. So what's that? London Mint. Oh, fantastic. If it is Tudor, it looks really early. So I'm not sure if it's Lizzie. But I will clean it up and let you know at the end of the video. But that, oh my goodness, I am so happy. That is incredible. That's the first hammer coin off of this farm, and it's right next to where I found the potential Iron Age coin. So there is stuff here. There is history in this area. That is fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to clean it up and see it in all its glory when I get back. There you go. What a fabulous, fabulous find. On the Forager as well. Now, either I didn't walk over it or Forager picked that up better. Again, I didn't test it on the Jethro because it was such a clear signal, but okay. I'm going to just scan this area like a hawk now. Oh look, you can just about make out 2 dots there. 2 dots rather than a rose. I'm going to scan this area now for any more. Oh, that has made my day, that has. Right, see you on the next hole, guys. Okay, this will be a good test. 76. Very squeaky to 79. And it's only a few steps from where I just found that hammered. Right, let's try it on Jethro. So there is iron in there, but again 79 just there. I'm going to dig it. If it's iron, so be it. I couldn't hear any iron on the Forager, just on the Jethro. It's not as obvious on the squeaks, but the numbers are jumping everywhere. So if I didn't have my module, I would still dig this. I'm still digging it anyway, just because. The Jethro is telling me not to dig. The Forager is telling me you're in with a chance, but it might be rubbish. It's a chunk of iron. I don't know what on earth it is. But might have a hook at the end there. Is it? No, I'm not sure. Okay, so what have I learnt from this example? Forager. I think on this example, if I just went by the sound, I would have still dug that. Let's say I hadn't found that hammer close by the sound, yes, I would have carried on digging and dug that up. With Jethro, from the get-go, yes, I'm a rapper, that was telling me that was iron. 100%. Well, not 100%. 75% telling me that was iron with that grunt. And then when looking at the module on the VDI, it was telling me it was switching between 0 numbers and the 77. On the module, the sound was great, well, quiet but great. On the module, the numbers were changing, but I was going to give it a go. Interesting. Right then, guys, Forager. $53. Numbers are jumping. 55, 53. Sounds better this way. Right, let's change it to Jethro. There's definitely a target. There's iron around it. I don't think it is iron, the actual target that I'm hearing on both of those. Let's get this clump out. Yep, 59 now in that cod. Ooh, this long grass is so cold on my feet. Right. What are you? Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at that. Almost looks like a cut quarter, but it's copper. So I don't think it is. But so small. No wonder it was so quiet. But look at that. It looks exactly the same as a cut quarter, doesn't it? Well, just about a right angle. I think now, whether it's just I'm on a adrenaline rush from that hammered, it's very thin and rough on the edges, but I think there's a pattern on this, whether it be a fake, not sure, but I'll post some pictures at the end if it's anything. Again, very close by to where I got that hammered, just a few steps away. 80, 83. It is changing to zeros, so I'm not holding out any hopes. Let's test it with Jethro. Very jumpy. Now then, I can't zoom in a GoPro, but there's something green that I've just pulled out the wall there. My God, that's a depth. That's a whole pinpointer and more. But just here is our first modern coin. Hello. Which one are you then? It looks like a penny. Is it Victoria? No. Oh no. Oops, dropped it back in the hole. Blimey, I can't get over how deep that was. Oh, it will be Victoria. Look at that date. 1866. Just can't quite make her out on the front just yet. Oh, wow. That just proves that point. So on our last dig, it was Jethro telling us not to dig, Forager telling us to dig, and in the end it was iron. This time Jethro was telling us again, possibly don't dig, it's a bit iffy. Forager was telling us definitely to keep digging. And look, well, it's covered in mud still, but it's a lovely 1866 Queen Victoria penny. It'll clean up all right, that. Fantastic. Okay, that's 1-all. 1-all. Maybe the next iffy signal will be the decider. Wow, listen to this. 93. And it's about there. Oh no, what's that? Oh, what is that? Oh, okay, it's not a Georgian coin. No, it's not a silver coin, but looks to be the back of a lock. Now it's bigger than the one that I found earlier. Oh look, it's still got its little screws in. Or maybe not. It almost looks like the bottom of a heel, doesn't it? Like a boot heel, like a metal boot heel. Either that or the back of a lock or something, but if you know, comment below. Cool. Right, here's another dodgy one. And I say it's dodgy because when I move, well, it wasn't repeating itself before, but on the module it's neither ferrous nor non-ferrous. Slight iron grunt there. Let's change to Jethro and let's compare. Very jumpy, but with this I reckon it's a monk's iron, so let's give it a dig. Okay, that is definitely a worked bit of lead, isn't it? Look how smooth it is on that side. That was, is it rolled up? Oh, it's a scroll of lead. It's lovely and smooth. So both of them were telling me it might be alright. Both of them were telling me as well to dig it. The Forager took a bit longer to convince me and to get, you know, a repeatable signal. Right, sorry about the wind here. 58, 59. Sounding better this way. Try it on the Jethro. It took me a while to get that repeatable signal. Iron there. But there is a signal to dig. Again, more convincing on this side. Right, switch back to Forager. Right, oh, a bit of pottery. Oh, look at that. That's a nice bit of pottery. Got a dip in there, some sort of bowl or something. I'm going to keep that. What was a root there? Oh, what's that? What is that? That is some sort of clasp, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. That's got some nice pattern on. Look at that. Again, quite some depth. I know I dug to the side a little bit, but yeah, lovely find. Can't wait to clean that up as well. Seems to be a sort of a hot spot. Can you see the patch here where I've dug? This sort of corner, so that's where I found my hammered and then potential cut quarter just literally nearby here as well. Okay folks, Screamer here. 85 to 89. 86. I'm not going to swap it to Jethro because it's going to be something. Right, pinpointer between my legs. It's in my hand. Oh, can you see that? What is that going to be? Look at that for an imprint. Is it a stud, like for leather or something? It's not a button, or is it a wheel? I'm not too sure. Oh, my hands are cold now. Oh, that wind is definitely making it feel a lot colder than it is at the minute. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Toy car wheel, or a stud of some sort, or a spinning top. No, I don't think so, but cool, nice one. That was an absolute screamer. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than that. Okay, just a few steps away from that last target, and here's a iffy one in my book. Let's see how it sounds on Jethro. Sounds a little better on Jethro, but there is definitely iron in there. Oh, that sounds very non-ferrous now. Definitely not iron. Oh, and it's lead again. Big chunk of it. Nothing on it, just scrap lead. But there you go, that sounded really iffy. But both were telling me diggable. Squeaky 56. Where that animal's dug. Okay, yeah, lead. There we go. Oh, just split it in half. Very soft lead. Oh, well. Before I go, can I just say, this has fallen down quite a few times today, and my workmanship with sellotape is just fantastic. Oh, it's finally coming loose, but it's lasted a good few hours, about 3 odd hours. There you go, folks. If you want me to fix your machines, call me. See ya. Okay everyone, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to make my way back to the car. My feet are frozen, so yes, I'm going to call it quits there. But fantastic day. I haven't had that many targets, but I've had some great finds. But going back to Forager, so at the start, because I'm so attuned to Jethro and just the blaring out tones regardless, I was a bit iffy about it. However, I'm starting to like it, and the reason being, when I've swapped over to program to test each one, I mean, I've only done it once or twice on film, but I have done it off of camera as well today, and just sometimes Jethro discriminates that bit too much, I think. It gives me too much iffiness, whereas the Forager, you know, it might be a very squeaky signal or very quiet, but it does give you a bit more hope to keep digging. Whereas the Jethro, if I was just on the Jethro and I'm turning and I get those blips of iron and the numbers change and it just sounds crap, I will not dig it. Whereas the Forager, if I just focus on how it sounds, I'm more likely to dig it. And I think that's how it should be. Obviously, if you've got little amount of time and you want to just a quick hour and you're going to go zooming around, then I would say Jethro 100%. But if you are going to take it low and slow, Forager 100%. Or at least flick between the two. I am certainly going to be flicking between the two of these from now on, until I test some more programs out. If you are a newbie, unless you are really accustomed with the sensitive full tone, I don't know about this for you, because you have to really listen out for those tiny squeaks and then hone in on it, because otherwise you're just going to miss everything, or everything's going to be a bloody squeak, you know. Lots of feedback that the machine is giving us. So yeah, brilliant program. Thank you Digger Dino, I think I'm so sorry if I've got your Instagram tag wrong, but it was Digadino on Instagram, I think, for recommending this to me. I am definitely going to be using this every time I go out now. I'm flicking between this and Jethro 1000%. Personally, I'm hard of hearing. I've got partial hearing in my left ear, so that's why initially I love Jethro, because everything is just blaring out. I can really tell the difference between the tones with the tone breaks and everything. So yeah, but yeah, loving Forager so far. I'm only going in because it's bloody freezing. I think I've lasted quite a long time considering. Right, let's take a closer look at some of this stuff. So this bit's pottery. Looks like the old beer type things. Oh, it's got an M or an N on that there. I didn't see that in the field. Sorry, my cat is deciding to go in that box. Yes, Bellatrix. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. Just walk right over all my finds. Yeah, thanks. There's my scrap bits of lead. Okay, so I can't remember whether I filmed this, but there was this scrap bit here, but when I brushed it lightly when I got home, look, it's a domino. 3 and a 2. That's wicked. I love that. This that's flummoxed me with the end there. It's almost like one of those toothpicks, but I don't, or ear picks, but I don't know whether it is. Not sure. There's my little trade weight. Oh, it's tiny. Hardly any weight on that. Look, middle finger sits on my fingertip, but lovely. I love finding weights. I don't know why. Here's that random bit of lead with 3 boards, like a traffic light almost. God knows what that is or was. Oh, and I've dropped it, but cool find. I'm not sure whether that is a bit of a padlock now, with that bit there, and that, unless that is part of the mechanism from inside, but I don't know. I'm not into that kind of thing. What I thought was like the heel of a shoe. I mean, it could still be, or it could just be the back of, again, a padlock again or something. I'm not sure. That gave off a cracking signal. This little bit of lead, lovely shaped, very smooth. That has purposely been shaped like that. I thought at first it was just a scroll of it, but no, that has been purposely shaped like that. So again, I'm not sure what that would have been. If you know, please do tell me. Scrap bits of copper, I don't know why I left them out. Potentially a little bridal ring, rain ring, what have you. It's very thin for one though, unless it's something else. This little wheel type thing might be the wheel of a toy. Fit into the body there, chassis or what have you. Or it could be something else. Does it spin? Could be a spinning top, or I'm just ruining a bit of lovely toy history. I don't know, but there we go. Queen Victoria, where is she? It's very hard to see. Hang on, if I get her in the right light. There she is. Bun head, very faded, and on the back you can clearly see Britannia and 1866 at the bottom there. Lovely coin. And this clasp type thing, it's broken at the end, but lovely decoration on it. On the reverse, some maker's marks. I don't know, not maker's marks, but you know where it was made. Looks like it was gilt. If you know what that might be, please do tell me. I'm interested in that one. Okay, this one, it's still got me flummoxed. I know it's not the right colour for a silver hammered, but the way it's cut is almost like a cut quarter. And unless it's my eyes,
There's almost like a border. Look at that edge there. It does look like there's a cross that they've cut along. Again, it probably is just my eyes making something out of nothing. Potentially a fake one, or just a random bit of metal that happens to be at a right angle. Nose, right, to the piece de résistance. Da, 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 da. Hello, Lizzie. First hammered coin of 2025 and first hammered coin of my permission coin farm. I knew there had to be, you know, more history there. You can just about make out her face, almost. There's her ruff and her hair and her crown. The 2 dots there on the reverse shield. The word London is very nicely prominent, seen, whatever. Can't think of the words. But there you go. So, I've been reading up. 2 dots sat behind her mean that this coin is a half groat, and it will date between 1582 to 1584 apparently. So brilliant. Lovely bit of history. There's something about finding hammered coins, isn't there? Like finding anything that isn't junk is fantastic. That's, you know, it just is. But finding hammers, I don't know what it is about them, but there's just no better feeling. Whoops, and I drop it.
Thank you all so much for watching once again. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. If you know any other programs you want me to test, or you know, just think is better than Forager or Jethro on the Deus, please let me know and I'll give it a go. So yeah, until next video, bye.